Welcome back to the Warrior Minute. And we've been talking about a lot of pretty deep issues lately, a lot of different things going on. And, to be honest, I hope I am exposing some pain in your life, but I hope it's in a good way, and I hope it's really helping you. Today, I want to talk about another concept. And this one's a little bit difficult to understand at first, but when you get it, then it just makes a lot of good impact, good changes in your life. So, imagine for a moment that you've created a new robot and we programmed this robot to take a step forward. If it goes uphill, then it will take another step. If it stays on the same level or goes downhill, then it will turn 90 degrees and take another step and see what happens. And you just press go on this robot and you put him near a mountain range. What's going to happen is that robot is going to continue to climb the hill. And it could take quite a while for it to kind of figure it out, but it's going to keep turning, it's going to keep making those adjustments and climbing to the top of the hill. And that's great, and that's what most success advice kind of revolves around. The problem with this is once it reaches the mountain peak, it's just going to keep walking in circles. It's not going to make any more progress, it's not going to do anything else, it's going to keep walking in circles. And you may be thinking, well, it's reached the peak of the mountain, that's great. But maybe it's reached the peak of that mountain or that hill. And there's tons of other mountain peaks that are much higher, very close, that now are visible. Well, this robot will never take advantage of them. Instead, it's going to walk in circles. My invitation to you today is to take a look at your life and look at the peak that you're going towards. And is it a peak that's going to cause you to just walk in circles in life? Or is there a better peak, something better that you can be looking for? Maybe the goals need to be adjusted a little bit. Now, I don't know where your goals are at or what you're thinking, but this robot is the way that most humans operate, the way that most success methodology is taught. That you don't want to take a step back, you don't want to go down the mountain because it's going to cause some pain. It's going to make you look bad. You may not have very much money for a while you're trying to go through that valley. But in the long run, you're going to come out on that mountain feeling even better, having a better relationship with those in your life, having a better business, having a better relationship with God or whatever, however you feel spiritually. By looking around and assessing how things are going, you give yourself a chance to search for these new peaks, to find these new mountaintops, instead of just walking in circles in a goal that's not going to help you. Now, one caveat, one thing that's very important, is that you don't take this to be every time you start something, you should just jump to the next thing that looks more exciting. That's not what I mean at all. But if your goal is simply to make a lot of money in business, there are much better peaks than that, much better things that you can have. You can impact people's lives and make yourself feel much better, in addition to all the people's lives that you're impacting and making them feel better. You can pioneer new technology, new medication, all kinds of different things that you could be doing than, quote unquote, just making more money. This is true in all areas. So take a look at your goals, kind of what you're looking at, and see if there's maybe a better peak or a way that you could tweak it to produce better results. Not saying you always need to add another zero to a dollar goal that you set, but instead just take a look. Is that really the peak that you're after, or is there something better? Thank you so much for watching, Warriors. We'll see you tomorrow.